This is the Distracted and Disorderly podcast. I'm Chris, and this is Kayla.
This is Kayla.
We're just fucking idiots.
This
Let's
is
go.
Kayla.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Come on, sing it with me. Harmonize with me.
Here's the introduction to Krampus.
Here, harmonize with me. I don't know the rest of the words. Right down Santa Claus Lane.
Writes what? I know all of the Christmas songs. My favorite one, and it's the most boring, is Silent Night, but it's because I could play it on the piano very well.
I almost didn't get. Holy night. Crank this up in your car. If you're in the car,
I want to apologize in advance.
If you're in the car, crank it up right now. Don't act like that was a terrible note with vibrato. Come on. Maybe I'm not in the right key of the song, no, but I can't be expected to just work fucking miracles.
I just feel bad because you tried.
Should I do a different one?
I don't think you should do anything.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Come on, give me another one. Let's do another one. You're supposed to come in and harmonize with me.
I'd like to not hear you sing again.
What?
I don't need anybody else to suffer if they're on their way home from work or to work. Nobody needs to do that.
Oh my god!
You should come out with an album, though. You should just do a Christmas album.
Just an album where I sing one or two lines from each song because I don't know the rest.
You never went caroling?
No, I didn't want to get beat up.
Don't look down like that's a fucking shit thing to do, you garbage human.
I feel like I would have got beat up if I was caught caroling growing up.
Who's gonna catch you caroling if nobody else is caroling that you hung out with?
There was no caroling in my neighborhood growing up, okay?
There was also no caroling in my neighborhood.
Where did you go caroling?
At the elderly homes in a different town.
Sorry, I'm shaking my whole screen because my legs are vibrating right now. But no, not. Welcome
Anything
back.
else you would like to discuss to the audience with?
Welcome back. Distracted and Disorderly podcast. I'm Chris. This is...
No, you don't know who I am. You don't know.
Her name's on the screen, but whatever. This is Kayla. If you tuned in early enough, you heard me singing. And you know what? I'm waiting for that record deal, baby. I know it's coming.
From who?
It's
coming.
From nobody. Literally nobody.
One, Mr. Grinch.
Do not do that song dirty. He is a very talented baritone bass.
I can't even get. It hurts my chest to try to get that deep. See how deep can you go for that one?
For that song, I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to do it in an alto register.
No, I want to hear you try the deep one.
You know what, though? I'm not actually going to embarrass myself like that on TV or podcast or...
You're a mean one.
Come on, do it.
This is a clip. This is a bit.
You're just going to change my voice like that other clip. What did I say?
Did it not do well?
It did well.
Bury me? You were trying to die? That also was not good. Can we move on? Your singing is terrible. Let's go to decorations.
You're a mean one. Kayla Cleveland.
I can't wait to gouge my ears out with a pencil, and then you have to learn sign language at work to communicate with me.
It's if you're listening to this, it's the Friday before Christmas. 2 3-day weekends in a row. How fucking dope is that shit? So we get Christmas on a Monday, New Year's Day on a Monday, and if you work a job that likes you enough or just doesn't really give a shit, you got those days off, and that's awesome. But we've all worked jobs where you had to work those days, and I feel bad for you people, and maybe you should fucking leave there and just crumble the whole company.
McDonald's.
Fucking No, actually, can you just please be open if you're like Burger King or like a gas station or a Dunkin' Donuts?
Because everyone should just stay home. Why do you need to go out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Your coffee didn't arrive yet that you ordered because it's not coming till the 26th.
What if I was that bitch who worked at McDonald's on Christmas?
You're too nice. You'd be too nice at the window. You'd be like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna meet my family later, and you would give me a coffee and whatever. I
I
know
worked a
you.
double.
Yeah, you worked a
It
Christmas
was
double.
garbage.
Wait, you worked a
I
double on
did.
Christmas. Who agrees to that?
I was 15.
You were like, I'll do anything. When I was 15, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm sick. I'm sorry, and I would be home.
That was my third job, so I had to do it for Christmas.
You had to get a work permit to work at McDonald's. That's the worst thing. You had to do extra steps to work at that
I
place.
did have to get a worker's permit at 15 to do that.
You
From
did
my
too.
school counselor who wasn't fond of me.
I guess it's better if he wasn't fond of you than if he was. My school counselor was very fond of me.
My school counselor was a woman.
Doesn't matter.
You assumed it was a man.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen with NBC News. Would you like to take a seat? Tell me why you're here. What's in the bag?
Karen decorated her house with a very culty look this year, so I think that we should talk about the shit decorations that people have.
Decorations coming down the lane. All right, so let's start with you. Go.
Wait, positives or negatives first, though, because
my brain immediately goes to who the fuck? But you can do whatever you want. You want to go positive first? You got the positive. You're looking positive. Right now.
No. Okay, listen. I want to preface this
friendly
before.
Hair today, and I like it. It's very friendly.
I look more like a bubbly person.
Yeah, you look like.
You don't look approachable with your space buns. You always look like you're sad. But anyways,
I look like a fucking asshole, and that's okay. People tell me that. You look like that guy. But I know that I know you're all right. And I'm like, oh, who the fuck is that guy?
No, you look like a Chad, but you are an asshole. That's the difference.
Do I really look like a Chad? Thank you.
Man. No. Only when you do like.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Yeah, you have like a character that you play that I don't really understand sometimes, and I'm like, I don't know who this. Oh, yeah. Just like your other character where you put the hair down. You have bits that you like. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is because when I do this, everyone thinks it's fucking hilarious. You know what? Just imagine if my hair was. I could pull this off too. People would still be like, yeah, that looks right on him.
Who would say that? What people?
Silent night, my hair's on my forehead.
What if I just Dwight Schruted that shit right in the middle?
Almost. The other side doesn't want to swoop.
It doesn't. My hair just. Oh, there it is. Oh my fucking folks, this is a first. If you're listening, you're missing the fuck out, dude. Because this hair right here, your mom's gonna have to change later.
No, but you know how you like change your personalities when you do that, like a comedian would, where they do characters.
That's like spur of the moment. If I start trying to do it, like I'm not good. It's like pool. If I walk up with
that's
a pool
the point of a character. You set into the character. You like turn into the character to make it real.
Hey,
that one's new. I wouldn't say that.
Do you like wheel bearings on your car? Because I need new set.
Anyways,
I don't know what you want me to do. You put me on the spot. You're trying to make me settle into character. Let me get the pomp back going.
I'm not making you settle into nothing. You are a grown ass man.
Pump it up. But go decorations. What do you like? What's your idea?
You leaned into that with all of your titties. You went full on like, yeah, that's.
Come on, what do you like? What's your favorite decoration?
We're gonna have to put a censor bar over those boobies before we make that a bit. Nope, stop right there. I'm gonna save you. For your sake.
Yo.
Okay, wait. Before I preface this, I just want to say that I love Christmas decorations, and I'm that person who goes out of my way to look at them, like all the time. You can ask anybody. I always go out of my way, and I did that last weekend, the weekend before, and the weekend before that, hunting for good decorations. So I appreciate them, but while I was on the hunt for good decorations, I ran into some really tragic ones.
I want stories. Go, because I got stuff I want to talk about, and I want you to just start it off nice and positive. And what's your favorite decoration? Which is it?
Oh, we're gonna start positive. We're not gonna get into the ones.
I want to hear what your favorite one singular favorite. What's your favorite decoration?
I can't do that.
Can I guess?
It's just lights. Is that too general?
Is it the tree? Is it the number one?
Oh, indoor decorations?
Any decoration, just a tier list. If someone was like, you can pick one decoration this year, would it be like, oh, outline my house, run it through my bushes, put a tree in my living room, wreath on the front
No,
door?
I would just choose lights because I could put them anywhere. I would just say I will choose any sort of traditional like yellow lights, and I will put them inside, outside, fucking everywhere in the bathroom. I don't care. Lights. I like lights. When people choose like blow up fucking shit that they put in front of their house, and I'm like, that looks really cheesy. But
The
okay.
old blow mold. We'll get into
I
that in a
don't
minute.
not appreciate them though, because at least people put effort into it.
We'll get
I'm
into
not gonna
that in
bash
a
them
minute.
because they
I have a
tried.
lot to say about blow molds, but as a person who lives with twinkle lighting and stuff year round throughout my house, because the wifey loves that stuff, and I honestly do too. I like it. She hangs them behind the curtains in the living room and stuff. It looks all nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like when the tree goes up in the living room. I like the ambiance of the tree. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. I just like that ambiance of that tree with the lights on, because you don't have to turn any lights on. Just the tree lights up the room, and it just feels cozy. And I can barely fucking, once I sit, I don't want to move. I'll hold my pee through a movie. Like, I don't want to do shit. But once I'm sitting in that like dark tree lit living room, smoking a blunt, chilling out, watching a movie like Ernest Saves Christmas, which I watched the other day, and fucking settled in, feel settled in, and you can't pull me away.
Feels cozy.
It's fucking cozy. But
it's
that's
cozy.
So what do you hate? Let's get into it. Let's beef right now. Let's get this beef fucking burning.
I don't hate a lot of decorations, so
let's go tit for tat. Like, you tell me one thing, and then I'll tell you one thing, and we'll keep going until we run out of things. So one thing, go.
I hate when things are perfect.
Too perfect?
Like, not. I don't want to say perfect as in like, oh, what is the fuck? Bad moms, like, the overly, like helicopter mom of the girl that's dating the guy from Two and a Half Men.
I watched it, but I don't know it that well.
She makes the house look absolutely gorgeous, but it's an over the top, like, somebody's gonna fucking hate taking this down after Christmas because it's a lot of work to take it down. Gorgeous, but the things that I'm talking about is I was driving through looking at Christmas lights and stuff, and there was this one house that just had like everything in perfectly aligned rows. It was like, this row is Santa, this row is fucking Frosty, this row is the reindeer, and this row is the elves. But it was like an acre worth of things just lined up perfectly. It looked like somebody had mowed the lawn, and they were like, okay, I see where the lines are. Now we're just gonna section everything in them.
Selling them like like cars lined up at a dealership.
Yeah, but it was just a decoration. And then I fucking hate the projector that people use to cop out. I'm like, you're not.
Two things, but I'm gonna give you projector because I'm gonna agree with you. I don't like the projectors.
They're so stupid.
You get one pass. Say you're front of your house, whatever. If you're gonna do a projector, do it on the back of your house. Lights up your yard. Nobody sees that dumb shit, and it's just for you. You have a little backlight you can leave on it, and it probably feels nice. Like, I wouldn't mind a projector on the back of your house if we were doing,
No, though, because
when you have
you're just gonna walk out and it's gonna blind you if it's in the back of your house. Like, it's not even nice to look at.
Maybe I'm just trying to help projector people. Maybe I just don't
want
to see it.
Suck.
I don't want to see.
I don't want to see
weird,
it.
Like, big random perfect circle of like nothing that says Merry Christmas with some weird shit around it, and it's project. Mother, I'm so mad. I just punched my microphone. And it just...
Dude, it sucks.
But the projector's a cop out, you bitch asses. Cop the fuck
It
out.
is. See, did I not? It's a cop out because
just don't decorate.
You got fucking bamboozled because you got to the store and the salesman was like, you want a cheap, really easy way to make your house just look so good, and it's just easy. It's so easy. You just plug it in, and then they're like, fuck yeah, and they do it, and they're like,
connects to your computer via the Wi-Fi, and you can make any design you want, and you can have it right.
They don't even do that. It just projects 2 colors. That's all that it does. You don't even get to pick a design. It's just, here's some dots. I have so many people on my street.
Literally, it'll be like, Merry Christmas, and there's like a fake wreath around it, and it's a huge circle just on the side of the house.
It looks like terribly pixelated because it's so far away that it doesn't have color anymore. Like, it's supposed to be a dark blue, but it's too far back, so it looks like faded, even though it's a fucking light.
Child.
I'm like, how are you gonna look faded, but you're also supposed to project a fucking light?
I'm not a big fan of those either. I think they're, like you said.
Sorry. I gave 2. You can give 2.
No, I agree with you. That can be one of mine. I don't care.
Suck.
Projectors, like you were saying, I'm going to go about perfect stuff. Like, I hate incoherent, fucking tacky shit. I don't like blow-ups. I don't like I don't like blow-up decorations where people just get the most random shit and just scatter them in your front yard. Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't even look like a scene.
Who the fuck are you? You literally, okay, I'm going to buy the Grinch. I'm going to buy a Santa. I'm going to buy Snoopy. I'm going to buy this character from a cartoon that they incorporated into Christmas. And I'm going to just randomly place them in my yard. And every night at 7 p.m., they're going to turn on.
Here's Jack Skellington and Snoopy.
Just keeping the air going. And fucking...
Like, if you have all those decorations, why don't you... There's so many Christmases in the future, right? You could do one theme, the Peanuts. The next theme could be Jack Skellington and Nightmare Before Christmas. And then the next theme could be Frosty the Snowman. You have so many options to do one at a time instead of... It's just the two extremes, I think, for both of us. I don't like it when people are like...
Halloween now, too. You notice that? They're just buying 12-foot skeletons and everything, and every 10-foot object they can find and throwing it in their front yard. And you're like, are you having a yard sale of fucking skeletons, or what is this? Just like oh my god, don't get me so fucking... Or get the blow up things and then scatter blow molds in between them and other shit. Like it's gonna make it okay that your tacky, unthought out, disorganized fucking front yard. Oh my god, people are gonna hate me for this, I guess, probably.
No, it's a hot take. I hope it irritates people.
The 7 of you that watch and listen, do you do this to your front yard? Because I will fucking... You can stay subscribed, but you know what? Take a minute, shut this off for a second, think about your fucking life.
Yeah, maybe question a lot of stuff, because that is like there are houses that I go to that go out of their way to make all of the lights cohesive, like they're colorful, they're connected to the fucking radio station and they blink to the radio station, but they're all one color, they're all one design, and it's fucking cohesive. That's extreme because it's connected to the songs. But there are other houses that are just like, let me put like the drip, the ones that look like icicles, and they like flicker, and I'm like, okay, you know what? That's not a lot. It's simple, but it's cute. I'm cool with that too. All right, awesome.
Like? My favorite thing, just lights. Just put some lights up. Like, you can do whatever you want. You can run through the bushes. You can outline your house. Like, there's a house near me where they do a nice little roof outline every year, and it looks so nice, and it's minimal, and it just looks nice. And they don't fucking do any of the dumb shit. There's not 40 blow-up Santas in different fucking positions with a sleigh and 8 reindeer and fucking randomly Cartman with a fucking, wreath in his hand or some shit, and, just inflated in the front yard.
Yeah, but you know what else I hate? Actually, I'm going to add this to the list. This is to the people who don't put effort into putting up lights, which is, you'd think, a simple task at bush level, we're gonna say. You have those net lights that you just huck on your bushes. Don't buy them. You can see that they're netted lights. They're two square, like it's a perfect square, and the lights are at each corner and all of them. And if you throw it on the fucking bush that's round, it's pretty noticeable that you didn't put any effort into that. Just get regular lights.
You know what I keep
Stop
seeing?
getting the stupid cop outs where you're like,
I keep seeing the people that take one strand and just do this through their bushes all the way around the bushes, and I'm like,
just don't decorate outside if you don't have the time.
People with OCD are just crashing as they drive by. Oh.
Yeah, but it's so annoying. I see people who just have pine trees in their front yard and they make it like a really nice outdoor tree. Yeah. And I've seen people do it well, but then I've also seen ones that are like, let me just, like, I've seen people who literally they have to like lasso that shit, huck it, and they're like, done.
Yeah, one line of lights going up, does a half circle, and just dies.
Yeah, I've seen those. It's just like it's just a terrible thing.
You know what else
I just can't
put this on the like list.
Like list.
Because the elderly do this. The few that are still around, that like the OG shit, but those fake candles in each window, and that's it. Just
Oh,
one
that's
fake
gorgeous.
light up
If you
candle.
want
It's
a house
so
that has like 9 windows in the front.
yeah, and it's got to be. It can't be like a new house. It's got to be something built in like the pre 1970s. It's usually a fairly nice house, but it's still kind of modern. But it's not not too modern. And there's always an elderly couple living there. There's a Buick in the driveway, and there's a fucking plastic candle on every window lit up, and that looks amazing. It makes me feel like I feel so cozy. I feel like I have to poop. That's
We
how
didn't need
cozy
that
it
last
makes me
part.
feel. I get so cozy. I'm like, oh, I can. Like when you're
No,
comfortable.
you
You're
ruined it
so
with the
comfortable
shit.
in your own bathroom. It's no
Nah!
problem. It's no
You
problem.
ruined it with the shit because it had nothing to do with the fake
I'm so
candles.
comfortable. I feel like I need to poop.
I feel like a fake candle is necessary for the windows because, like,
I love it.
you can't have a real candle in the window like that. You catch
could
the
if you
house on
weren't a
fire.
bitch, but you know what? We'll give you the plastic.
If you were a bitch, put candles in all of your windows and light them right now.
God.
Yeah.
I don't have those style candles. I just have.
First of all, cancer. Okay. Second of all, your whole house is just gonna be one suffocating mess. Yeah, blow all of them out at the same time too.
Oh,
Enjoy.
I hate the smell of candles after you blow them out. I hate it.
I just keep the top on it. I don't.
Yeah.
I just keep the top on, and I'm like, that's done with.
Oh my
Nope.
God! What else? You got any others for me? I'm trying to think of like anything else.
I keep saying ones that I don't like. I like a lot of. Oh no! Is this a like or a no like?
You wake up. It's December.
You're eating your mic.
And for some reason, you just feel the urge to put a red nose on the front of your car.
Or the antlers.
And then you're at the store and you see the antlers and you're like, oh my God, I already have the nose. I was going to put a wreath on my grill. Like
no, you know what though?
With the pickup truck, but you know what? I got the fucking antlers. And you know what's worse? If you do that and you don't have kids. Because I'll give you a pass. If you have kids and you put a nose and antlers on your car and make it look all cute and your kids are like, fucking yay, you get a pass. But if you don't even have kids and you're just like, I want to throw these antlers on because it's fucking cute. I want to throw a nose on the front and maybe a little bow. And oh, sorry, I pit maneuvered you.
Psycho. I hate those too, but you know what the problem is? I went to Five Below and they are selling them by the packages in bulk for so cheap. Stupid marketing problems, okay? Why can't you be like Hobby Lobby? I can't buy a fucking globe, a glass globe there, and put it on my tree.
You can't even worship Satan and go to Hobby Lobby.
Oh, I can. I just don't have to tell him. You know?
I'm going to spill out that, like, get the black sand for, like, crafts and just spill out a pentagram in one of the aisles.
Do it. See what happens. That would be hilarious. That'll be our next video, guys.
Let us know. Next to it. All my chub out. And just start fucking praying to Satan.
Was that Arabic? That was racist as fuck.
That wasn't supposed to be racist. It was just supposed to be whatever weird language book is in front of me that's, oh, here we go. You trying to pull some shit out. You trying to pull some shit out.
Paganism? Pagan?
I didn't want to attempt a German accent.
Don't. Don't. Oh, no. I feel like I like more things than I hate them, but there are definitely some people when I drive by their house and I'm like, don't bother. Nobody's coming to your house to look at these.
You know what I do like? And this is, I guess, this isn't even part of the decoration thing, but I just like walking in to like a house on Christmas or Christmas Eve for your get together, and you just get that burst of warmth and the food cooking smell. It's so nice.
Yeah.
When you show up at like a family member's house or a friend's house, and it's cold, and you walk in, and the first thing you notice is it's warm and it's nice. You take your jacket off, and then you smell like the food cooking, and you're like, I could poop right now because this is cozy as fuck.
What is with you and the shitting? For what? Why? I love walking. That used to be my favorite thing. Was my grandma's house? Nah, bitch. No. My goal on Christmas and Thanksgiving every year used to be to gain 10 pounds. And I got real close one year in one day. So I'd weigh myself in the morning. I'd eat all day. Until I went to bed, I'd weigh myself. I got 8.8 pounds one year. And then I lost all of it.
Could you imagine?
The next day,
they had to shut down the water treatment facility. The waste treatment facility.
But I lost it. It was so my metabolism.
Cracked.
No, oh my God. No, I was just in the bathroom a lot
Oh,
because
Jesus.
turkey
You're just doing
and
the goat pellet thing.
squash.
We got to stop talking about this.
Yeah, you brought it up, so I had to make it 10 times more
I'm just
uncomfortable.
like, I get so comfy. I feel like, oh, man, I got to poop a little bit. I'm comfy in here.
I just liked the food, back to food, not shit. I liked the smell of walking into my great grandma's house.
Yeah.
No, but before we would eat, she cooked the big pine cones in the oven. And it would smell like pine in her house.
Okay. I never did
She
that.
had she had a basket next to her rocking chair, and it was full of those pine cones, and she also had like a porcelain cat next to it, which was weird. But it was a basket full of the pine cones, and she would put the pine cones in the oven. It would,
She's just
you
petting
know.
it.
She didn't have real cats, so I don't know if it was like a compromise for her and her
Maybe I'm
husband.
an
But
idiot. I never heard of anyone baking a pine cone for the smell.
really,
Yeah. I never heard of that.
I don't know why. I don't know why she
You
used
got
to
them
do it.
country traditions out there doing that fucking salt.
Is that now? I have to know.
You're doing that salt of the dirt stuff. You know? There's more trees than people where I live.
Whoa, hey. I'm Googling it now.
There's more shit than dirt where I live.
It is a thing. Simply line your cookie sheet with parchment paper or
I
foil and
you.
add your pine cone. No, I just didn't know if it was just my family being fucking weird. I had to know.
Well, it's
200
possible.
degrees.
I've heard some of your
Yeah.
debacles.
Debacles. They're not
Debacles.
debacles. You're just not creative or adventurous. So
Sure.
that's what we're gonna say after you insulted my family.
I'm not insulting your family.
No, you said debacles. That's not a good word, so
Well,
it is an
I was going
insult.
to bring up a certain raisin thing that you had going on for a while. That's all.
That was not my family.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean otherwise. I like
that was
family.
There's no. We were just talking about like traditions. That was not a tradition. That was one person. Let's get that out of the way.
Thank you for insulting me after assuming what I meant.
I didn't assume. You flat out said your family's debacles, and I said no.
I meant putting raisins in things that don't need raisins. Jesus. Oh man.
What you meant and what you said is not my problem. It's yours.
Hallelujah.
What about the food? Christmas food.
Christmas food has changed a lot for me over the last few years because I eat fucking plant-based diet, yes. But growing up, my family would always get together on Christmas Eve, and they would basically all the moms would get together, the aunts and everybody, and they'd hand make pierogies, and they would also like hand bread fish. I forget what kind of fish it was, probably haddock or cod, and basically your dinner was kielbasa, and there's a certain holiday kielbasa you got to get, rye bread, typically borscht soup, the white stuff, not the red bullshit, hot by the way, not the cold bullshit, and you pan fry the breaded fish, you'd pan fry them pierogies, and that's what you feasted on.
Wait, did you guys? Okay, wait. This isn't like an American traditional meal. No. Is this because your family were immigrants?
Yeah. My grandparents immigrated here, so basically
the people don't know that, so you gotta explain.
That's fine. The ones that know will understand though. But handmade pierogies, the cabbage ones, cheese, potato and cheese, like the OG ones, breaded,
I don't know,
pan fried fish. There would always be like a vegetable salad, kind of like a potato salad, but added vegetables in there. My babci used to make it. It was fantastico. Rye bread, stuff like that. Kielbasa. It was
fantastico.
Fantastico. And then the next morning, that would be breakfast to hold you over. Like we would literally wake up and throw that fish back in the pan with the pierogies. Yeah, just eat that and just wait for dinner.
Wow, that sounds more fun than the traditional American bullshit.
The food.
Well, it's just so filling. Like there's so many carbs. There's so much
pierogies. Like it's so hard to beat that.
We had like ham, and sometimes we would do rotisserie with it, or like turkey. We would have just like if there was turkey, we would have turkey, and we would just have a bunch of sides. We had French onion soup and candied squash and we would just have like a ton of like almost like Thanksgiving,
Like a
very
very
similar to
traditional,
Thanksgiving.
like American roots meal.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, nothing
that's
wrong
what
with
it
that.
was.
Nothing wrong with that. It's still a great meal to have anyway.
The desserts were crazy though. My great grandmother went nuts with the desserts. Our food was like, we don't give a fuck about what's for dinner. We would have like a little bit, and then we would have so much dessert for Christmas. Like there was key lime pie, pecan pie, buttercream, chocolate pie. Then we would also have apple crisp and like just all of these desserts, like sugar cookies, like all types of sugar cookies,
Yeah,
not
there was
just the
always
ones that
cookies out. Hell yeah.
so many. But she made the best homemade peanut butter cookies, and I wish I remembered the recipe because I used to help her make them all the time as a
Isn't it like
child.
peanut butter, and sugar?
No, she did. She made them differently. And I don't know what she did. My whole family,
Oh my
after she'd
goodness.
passed away, tried to scramble to find her recipe, but we can't fucking find it. It drives me nuts. So we've all tried different variations, but it just doesn't taste the same.
You find out it's a
I don't know
waste,
what
and
it
you're
is.
like, actually, it was MSG. I would just pour some of that in the batch. Boom.
Oh
You're like,
my god, no.
motherfucker.
It's like instead of sugar or like powdered sugar, we just use cocaine. So it's fine.
Cocaine in the
Yes,
cookies.
cocaine. No, they were so good, but she made the best cookies. She used to make me peanut butter cake for my birthday. It was so fucking good because it was like spiced peanut butter.
I don't know
I
what
don't
that
know,
is,
it's
but that's
fan.
okay. It
It
sounds
was
good.
it was like cinnamony. She made it a
Oh,
little
okay, okay.
cinnamony. It was
Yes.
wicked good.
Yes.
It was so good. It was so
Oh.
good. Peanut butter frosting. You don't need buttercream. Peanut butter frosting. It was so good.
Now for me, it's more of like it's
Best.
whatever we get to. Like I'll probably end up making something this year because I've been getting a lot better at cooking, like plant-based food stuff and tofu and all that stuff. So I'll probably end up whipping something up, and making something good for us, and then we'll visit the family and they'll eat their thing and we'll do our thing and we'll just enjoy hanging out with everybody. I like it. I like it.
We just do like finger foods now. Everybody's poor. We just bring like bunch of like charcuterie boards and whatever else, and then we get fucking angry with the Yankee swap and then the saran
Jesus.
wrap. So you know,
That's what my family does still. I believe prime rib. They do prime rib, potatoes, vegetable. Basically, you
ribs.
prime rib, not ribs, prime rib dinner.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
our tradition for a long time. Actually, before I stopped eating meat, I think I cooked the last thing I cooked for the family. I cooked the prime rib, and I bought a big motherfucker, and I seasoned it up, the garliced it up. Like I can cook people, but that thing came out so good, and it fed six. You get them 6 slices, just boom with the bone still in it. Like I was good at that. So like that was I think the last thing I cooked for a Christmas dinner before I was plant based was a big old prime rib.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a grandma tradition. We used to go over to grandma's house before she passed, and every year was prime rib. And it was fucking delicious.
That's
But,
so bad.
but, yeah, yeah. So we're gonna talk music a little bit, right?
Yeah, so I was just gonna say that my meme has like a jukebox, but like what the fuck are they called? The ones with the knobs, and it like looks like a screen.
An etch a sketch.
No, but it's a music box.
I know. I don't know. It's a jukebox, pretty much, isn't it? But you get to play whatever
Yeah,
you
but I
want.
thought there was like a specific name to it.
I'm not really
She
sure.
she also has a record player, and we listen to that stuff too. But so we had one of those, and obviously there are a lot of new kids in my family now, like 5 of them, 6 almost, and they're all like curious about that stuff because my meme will still play music on that for Christmas. So they're like, "Where's that coming from?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, okay, it's fine." But she also has like cute little things that she keeps. My
Was
meme
it the
like
tradition? What was the music? Was it traditional Christmas music? What was it?
yeah, it's just like Santa Baby by what is it?
Kit?
Eartha
Eartha Kitt.
Kitt. Yeah, and then like
Like Bing
just like
Crosby, Sinatra, Nat King Cole. Like
yes.
I love those. Are the
My
best
whole
ones.
playlist.
Those are
I
the
have
best
all of
ones.
those right here.
Those are the
But
only ones better than Mariah. are the classic ones.
Mariah is amazing.
No, she's
but I
she's
still
part of the
like
classic
to.
now. I feel like I will give her classic Christmas status because she revolutionized an entire Christmas album and just comes back #1 year after year after year after year. Like, how do you make a whole
Yeah.
fucking album of fucking classic Christmas shit?
She's monopolized everything about Christmas, though. Like, she did it the right way to
She can have it.
benefit from the holiday.
We could talk all day about Mariah's fucking career.
No,
but
that's a whole other thing. But like,
future episode, Mariah Carey.
I'm gonna have to take a video and post it on our distracted page of all of the villages that my meme sets up. You know, like when you go to
like our firefighter friend, little villages.
Yes, but it's thousands.
We see you, buddy.
No.
You set up your little villages. We like that.
Thousands. Like it takes up an entire room and some. And what we do is we do like we listen to music while we're doing this. So this is why it reminded me. It's not necessarily what we're talking about, but this is good. So we're talking about it. No, we're not allowed to. So because we do like how many snowmen are in the village, and we got to like 40 one year, and I was like, and they're all this big, this fucking big. But she has a cheat sheet. She goes through, and as she's setting them up, she writes down the answers. And we all have like little sheets that we make for ourselves. She's like, how many pizza fucking shops are there? And it's like 15. How many, this many shops? So much shit, I'm telling you. I'm not even kidding. I should take a video next time. Every year.
I want to
She sets them up every year. Well, I haven't ever taken a picture.
Right now. That would be amazing.
I never take pictures in the moment. I'm so like
we're just gonna stop
infatuated.
Episode, I'm sorry. We did fucking failed. Yeah. We don't have a picture.
Isn't that better of me to enjoy what's in the moment instead of taking a picture of it?
It is, but now I want to see it. It just reminds me of like when Lydia goes upstairs in Beetlejuice and was like, "What is this?" And it's an actual replica of the town she just moved to. That's just badass.
No, it's so crazy. She has so much. It takes her like months beforehand to set up. I'm gonna be on top of that now. I gotta message her. Be like, send me a picture of these. I want to see that on the Insta stories. I will. Well, I'll put it up on the distracted page too, so the people can see. Because she has like ice skating rinks. I'm not singing for anybody. I'm not getting paid to do that.
Jingle bells. Sorry.
But it's awesome. Like, how many barbershops? And I'm like, oh, okay, there's like 10 of those
for the kids. And would you win $10 or something?
No. It's just like a fun little thing, and then I don't think that we've ever done rewards afterwards. It's just like a time to spend with each other, and my family's just competitive, so whoever's right is right. So, all right, cool.
Someone stole like 4 snowmen to fucking throw the game off.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
But it's not just for the kids. All like the adults participate too. It also is a good practice for the kids too, because since the adults are participating, they don't feel like I'm being separate. It's like the kids table versus the adult table. It doesn't feel like that. They feel included. You know, like Thanksgiving where it's like, oh, the adults table, you kids sit over there.
Go sit at that broken table with the 8 different fold-out chairs.
I know.
Little shit.
Yeah, we don't really do that anymore. It's kind of just like we all sit with each other.
My family sits in every room of the house. There's like 4 people at the table, 3 in the living room, 2 in the kitchen, 1 eating at the counter. You know, like it's so disjointed, but it's together, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. We like if we're rushing, then whatever. I mean, now we might have to do that because how many fucking kids there are.
But going back to the topic at hand,
I got distracted.
Think of the new Christmas music, the stuff like, and I'm not shitting on these artists when I say it, but like John Legend or Bieber or any of them that put a Christmas song out. I don't know what it is for me, but I hear one of the new Christmas songs from a new artist, and I'm like very like meh. I'm like, and it's not even so much that I'm like, I only like the classics. Like, I don't mind new stuff, but like I'll hear something from a newer artist, and to me, it's very like, okay, you just made another pop song, but made it Christmas themed.
I think it's because the people who are trying to do a Christmas album, like Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, big names, are pop artists, and pop is just oversaturated.
Like Mariah pulled it off.
You know, yeah, but Mariah has R&B in her voice. It's not like
but I mean,
overplayed like the
format,
pop scene is.
The sound, the style, everything. Like, obviously, she had writers helping her. She's not like a one-man show. But like,
no, but also isn't it all just covers? It's covers of shit that's already been done. And like, no offense, I'm not the type of person.
Though she does have originals.
No. get Mariah Carey out of the fucking picture. We both like her, and she's a legend.
But I'm saying,
okay,
like, there's a lot of new Christmas songs artists are writing and putting out, like newer artists, and every time I hear them, I'm like, this just doesn't. I don't feel like this is ever going to be a fucking classic. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think it's gonna compare
Or am I
because there's
wrong?
just not. No, I agree with you. I don't really like any of the new stuff either. There's like very few songs that there are new ones that I enjoy, but I don't gravitate towards it. It's like I'll listen to it if it's on. Like if I'm at Sears, that doesn't exist anymore, or I'm at fucking Old
That was
Navy.
so random. You know, if I'm at Circuit City buying a fucking stereo, like.
I just remember walking through Sears and hearing music. That's where my brain went immediately, and all the commercials. Anyways, sorry, they don't exist anymore. But like Old Navy or something plays music, and it's kind of just on shuffle. Like somebody's just on shuffle, and like I can like kind of halfway just be like, oh, this is cool, but I wouldn't have it on my playlist.
Yeah.
I just think that there's more passion and like also excitement in the older ones, and in the newer shit, I'm like, yeah, I feel like it's just
the older ones have a certain warmth to them that just works.
They're slower
in that setting. It's not even that they're slower. It's just like to me, it's like an all-around full-bodiedness to the old ones, from the way they vocalize to the music to the orchestra coming in at certain points in the song, where you just don't. You're not gonna get that from a new pop artist throwing together a fucking beat and telling you it's Christmas.
Also, though, like I like the fact that it sounds like they're talking through a microphone in like the 1900s from a fucking news reporter.
Some of them, yeah.
Like I like that. It's just nice.
It's great. You know who did put out a killer Christmas album? And this is way left field of typical Christmas, but I've listened to it and it's like I'm not gonna put this on at a family function, but August Burns Red put out a metal Christmas album years ago, and it's actually worth listening to, like on your own. I wouldn't put it on at the Christmas party, but they did some justice.
Oh, and my dad showed me an orchestra who did cover. There's no singing, but like the instruments.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I don't know.
They're the one that does
maybe.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a couple of orchestras that do it, so I'm not going to say that it's that one for certain.
They're the big ones, Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Then it could be them. Like yeah, but my dad showed me one. They doesn't need singing because you can tell how much time and energy and passion went into coordinating everything, and it sounds fucking great. Like it sounds really good.
Orchestras do a good job. I'm not going to shit on that. That's great too. Yeah. I like it. I still got
just clean transitions make a huge difference. Like there's a lot of time and effort put into all of those.
And then, in conclusion to that, classics over everything. Over everything. Nothing's going to make you feel like you could just find a nearest bathroom and just take a good poop because you're that cozy than the classic Christmas songs.
I was thinking about smoking a cigar and chugging a bottle of wine with those classics.
Just drinking some really hard-to-drink Scotch, bourbon, whiskey, something or other.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking stove.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not going to be hard because I'm listening to the music, so I'm like, this will go down easier than usual.
Just some sort of hors d'oeuvres around you to pick at. I apologize.
Somebody is feeding me grapes while I'm in like the therapy chair.
Okay, this is.
And I'm also drinking fucking liquor.
Now we're talking slavery here. Is that what you?
No!
Someone's waving a fan at you, scared to get beaten by your men.
Interpretation is huge here, people. Christopher's brain went to slavery because he owns people, but what do I know?
I don't even own anything. Everything you see is borrowed.
Why is my screen foggy now?
It was getting a little. You were glitching up a little bit earlier, but it seems all right. I saw a booger, but.
No boogers here, guys. Zoom in.
Oh, boogers. Yes. But was that it? What else do we have? Was that it? I mean, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm going to write a new Christmas song myself and just...
I'm going to be all of your Yelp reviews.
The first person to do a Yelp review for a Christmas release on Spotify.
I'll do it.
How do you come up with a new Christmas song other than just...
Because I'm going to illegally copyright and paste that shit where it doesn't belong. Copyright that shit,
How about the
and
copyright
then
and paste
paste
that
it to
shit,
Yelp.
motherfucker?
That's not right. That's fine. And then I'm gonna put it in Yelp and give you the worst review, and then I'll tag your name all over it and put all of your
The
identification on there.
all-inclusive Christmas song. That's what I'm gonna make.
The way that you were singing prior to the outro of this
Get in
video,
my sleigh.
Slave? Was that Slave? I heard it.
She does this to a
Fucking white
headphone.
supremacist bitch.
One
Heard
day
that?
I'm
I
gonna
heard
get
it.
hate mail because someone's gonna think you're telling the truth.
If they can find your address, that's your fault. Don't care.
Get hate mail. No,
Hopefully.
if anything, give us an email. distractanddisorderlypodcast@gmail.com. Say what's up. Anything. We're trying to buckle
Not
down a little bit
anything.
more on social media, all that stuff. I know we've said it before, but it's hard because we have lives, but we still do the podcast consistently. So even if you don't follow us anywhere else,
Consistently.
consistently.
Any more white people references you want to use while you're outing the podcast?
Consistently? What do you mean?
Consistently.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's how you said that.
Consistently. What does that mean?
I'm gonna
Did I miss something?
consistently.
I didn't say that, actually. So thank you for pulling that
Guys,
out of thin air.
slow it down.
I just said consistently.
Slow.
I didn't. Yeah, but I wasn't saying cunt like you said. You're yelling it now.
Consistently.
Anyways, before she rudely interrupted and said I said a bad word, I didn't say it. I didn't say a fucking bad
You
word.
for sure did.
But
I'm
you know
gonna
what? You can
take
still
that
catch
out
us.
and edit it.
You can still catch us on YouTube. We're still on Spotify. We're still everywhere else. You know, we're starting
Who's
to pump
we?
out some shorts and stuff.
You have to tell them. What if they're new people hearing us for the first time? If you're new here,
If you're looking above me, that's Kayla, aka Novitle. She's out there doing her thing, aka K's Aesthetics. I'm gonna throw up a little bit, but go follow her. Still streaming every Thursday. You know who I am, CKRiffs. You know, doing my thing.
they just magically know who you are.
Oh, you know who I am, motherfuckers.
Yeah, this is the other Chris Chad. Actually,
Hey,
his
Chris
his
Chad
other
here.
his character that he
How
plays.
do I make my job
Because
better?
he's an actor now. Joe
I'm
Dirt.
an
Was that
actor.
Joe Dirt?
Hi, how you doing? Chris
Joe Dirt.
Chadwick.
Also, you can follow the Distracted and Disorderly page on TikTok and Instagram too.
TikTok at Dis and Dispod, Instagram at Distracted and Disorderly. Like I said, YouTube at Distracted and Disorderly.
Go check out our shorts because they're funny, guys.
Look at my shorts. Look at my shorts.
Bobblehead, Joe Dirt.
Oh, I think that's enough for us, folks. Thank you.
I think
for
that's
joining
enough
us
of
again.
you.
I know. I always overstay my welcome. I'm aware everybody out around me. It's just something I do.
It's just your energy. You're just a fucking energy vampire.
I'm sorry if I took your energy and made it mine and just bettered it. Sometimes you gotta fucking. Sometimes you gotta lay it in reverse.
Entitled, self-absorbed, cisgender, straight, white man.
Oh my god! I triggered an SJW here, folks.
Soy boy, something.
Ooh, I
What
know,
was the
it's
thing?
great because people always have misconceptions about me, and then like they get to know me, and they're like, "Oh, you eat vegan? Oh, you smoke weed? Oh,
Plant-based.
you play music and you like metal music and stuff." And it's like, yeah, just because I comb my fucking hair like this and don't dress like a fucking
guys,
dumb,
you triggered him and you didn't even have to say anything.
Nobody's even here, and I'm fucking triggered. But
soy boy, soy boy.
What was that on Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Beta cuck soy boy.
Beta cuck soy boy.
With that being said, folks, we thank you again for watching, listening, subscribing, and liking. She's gonna take a clip of that and fuck it up because I'm fucking
today, Junior. But also the piggy from Looney Tunes. We're gonna add that in that clip.
But anyways, Kayla, say goodnight to all your loving fans.
I don't have fans. Don't say that.
Oh my god,
don't
you have so
be
many
that
fans.
way.
Hey, check her out on TikTok at Novitle. She goes live like usually every week, at least once. She skipped last week because people get a little out of pocket. But you know what? Why don't you get in there and get out of pocket?
It was because I didn't put makeup on. Let's be real.
Well, you were in a
I
weird
didn't feel
dark
like
spot,
it.
so your sweatshirt looked like it just kept going.
Oh, because they called me fat my 1,000-pound life? That was so fucking funny. Wait. I can.
Oh my god.
Is this big enough, guys?
This portions like this is why you gotta watch us on YouTube. Either way.
Oh, the beard.
Thank you again for joining us. Kayla's getting wacky. It's getting time to shut her down. Have a good holiday. Be safe. Don't fuck around. Do your thing. Those drinks will wear off. We'll let them wear off a little bit. Have some water. Eat some more of them mashed potatoes, and then you can drive home.
Don't let them wear off. Who's he, your dad? Don't listen to Chris.
Some of us have to drive home at the end of the day. But
get an Uber.
Kayla, say happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Happy
at this
holidays.
company, we say happy holidays. We don't like to exclude anyone else, and we don't want to assume everybody celebrates Christmas. So you know what?
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.